What if I turned around and belted you on? You wouldn't be laughing then, would you?
Should have seen the look on your face.
What are you doing here anyway?
Ah, the movies were cancelled. The projector snuffed us.
So?
Well, I thought seeing as Nick and Fisher had gone out for the night.
I told you I've got things I want to do.
Oh, you're not the only one.
You should be doing your homework.
Oh, come on, Angel.
I'll come in and say goodnight later. What was that?
Oh, probably just a local ex-murderer.
That's not funny.
What's the matter? Not scared, are we?
If you think of something intelligent to say, I'll be in my room. Shane!
What's wrong?
I heard a noise.
Yeah, right. You just want an excuse to come into my room,
No,
didn't
I'm
you?
serious. I think there's someone out there.
So, what do you want me to do
Well,
about
I don't know. Go and turn some lights on or something. Maybe you scare them off.
it? Scare who off?
Well, whoever's out there.
Look, there's no one out.
Well, how do you know?
I would have heard them.
Well, you had your headphones on.
All right, I'll go for a look. Well, there's no one in the lounge room either. Must be hearing things. Better get your ears tested, don't you think? What'd I tell you? There's no one here. No one here at all. Somebody out there.
I told you.
Yeah, there's a cord hanging out the back door. Somebody must be trying to rip the place off.
What are we going to do?
Tell me and we'll both know.
What are you looking for?
This, just in case someone's still out there.
You can't hit someone with that. You hurt them.
That's the idea. Now you stay here.
What if someone tries to get in?
Jump out the window and make a run for it.
No way. I'm coming with you.
All right, but just be quiet, all right? If they're still out there, we don't want them to know we're onto them. They're still here.
Let's call the police.
Yeah, while we're doing that, the guy gets away.
There might be more than one. Come on, it's not worth it.
Wait here. Get on! Yeah, you be lucky, pal. Watch out, this boat's low.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I wish I could have the same for this jerk.
Oh, watch it, William.
Hey, you watch it, pal. Now, who the hell are you?
Rack
How
on.
did you get in here?
Hey, what?
With a key.
Where'd you get it?
Me brother Chopper.
Chopper.
Think you met him on the train.
I don't believe this.
Boy, did you pick the wrong house, buddy. Any answer?
Still engaged.
Unbelievable.
So where's my keys?
Hey, where are they?
Front pocket.
Yeah, where's my journal, you creep?
Dunno. Oh, Chopper's got it.
And where's Chopper?
I don't know.
Don't give me that. He's your brother.
It's true, I don't. He moves around a lot.
If you don't tell me where Chopper is, I'll break your arm.
Leave him alone.
What?
Well, he's bleeding.
So?
So we can't just let him bleed to death all over the kitchen floor. There's glass everywhere.
Well, what about the cops?
I'll call back. But first we better get him cleaned up. So what's your name?
Spud.
So what are you doing ripping up people's houses, Spud?
He says I was.
Well, the computer at the back door, for one.
Need the money.
Why don't you get a job like everyone else, huh?
Who'd give me a job?
Well, can't you get the doll?
Not old enough.
Well, what about your family?
What family?
I'm sorry.
It's all right. I stayed in a refuge for a while.
Which one?
Flinders Street.
Oh, yeah.
You know it.
Hmm.
Anyhow, you know what it's like. Can't give everyone a bed.
They kicked you out.
They tried talking me into going back to my old man, but I figured I was safer in the streets.
Has anyone got a hanky? I think I'm going to cry.
Shut up.
Well, I hate to break up your little party, but don't you think it's time we call the cops?
As a matter of fact, I don't.
What?
I think we should let him go.
Have you gone out of your mind? The guy tried to rob us.
He needed the money.
He's a crim. If we hand him over to the cops, we'll be doing him a favour.
How can you say that? They'll throw him in jail for a year and then he'll just end up back on the streets where he started.
At least if I was locked up, I'd get a decent meal.
There are kids out there starving. If they don't steal, they don't eat.
You're not going to believe all this street kid garbage,
It's
are you?
not garbage.
He's sucked you right in, hasn't he?
You don't know what you're talking about.
He has. Next thing you'll want me to call him a cab.
I wouldn't mind a sandwich.
What?
When was the last time you ate?
Yesterday?
I'll make you something.
Yeah, like hell you will.
What are you going to do? Dob me into the cops? Well,
Well, what?
how's he supposed to eat with his arms twisted behind his back?
I don't care how I eat it, just as long as I get something in my stomach.
Let him go. He's not going anywhere.
One move and you're dead. I still think we should call the cops.
Not yet.
I'm not going to let him walk out of here.
It's not just your decision.
Yes, it is. I'm going to call.
No. Shane! Ow!
You all right? Hope you're pleased with yourself. Hope you're happy.
Well, did you catch him?
Does it look like it? You know, if it wasn't for you, Spud'd probably be down at the cop station by now, but no, you had to go all soft on him, didn't you?
And you just don't understand, do you?
And you just don't understand, do you? He's only a street kid, he can't help it. Well, I'll tell you something. If I hadn't have come home when I did, maybe Spud might have been quite so nice to you, you know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. Maybe you could tell me. And while you're at it, you could tell me what this was doing in the backyard. Alrighty, Sarge. Well, listen, can you give us a yell if you hear anything? Okay, mate, thank you. Bye-bye.
Any news?
No, he seems to have vanished into thin air.
Good.
Oh, don't start.
Don't worry about it too much. He won't be hard to spot. You don't see many 6-foot redheads with rings in their noses around the bay.
Is that what you told him? Nick, he's got brown curly hair. He's 5'6", if that.
Angel? Great.
What else was I supposed to do?
You could have told me the truth. What you've done is called hindering police investigations, and it's an offence.
Yeah, well, what do you call throwing your kid out in the streets to starve, huh? Is that an offence? You never see them carting my mother off to jail, do you?
What's your mother got to
Because
do with
she
it?
did the same thing to me. Why do you think I let him get away with it? I know what it's like to have nowhere to live.
Yeah, but you never stole anything.
Because I didn't have the guts.
For all we know, this guy could be a professional.
Well, he didn't look like one.
Or maybe not, but he's still a criminal, and I think you're wasting your time feeling sorry
You don't know
for
what
him.
you're talking about. You're nothing but a couple of rich boys who never had to struggle for anything.
You gonna let her get away with that?
She'll get over it. You're not having lunch at the diner today?
I can't afford it.
That tied you over?
Thanks, but I'm right.
Not a problem.
Nick, I'm sorry I went off at you before.
It's okay, Angel.
I still hope they don't catch him, though.
You know, I can understand that.
You can?
Well, just because I've had a few privileges in my life doesn't mean I don't know what goes on.
Why can't Shane see it like that?
Well, I think he feels a little unappreciated.
How?
Well, the way he sees it, if it wasn't for him, you would have found yourself in a pretty nasty situation.
And what do you think?
I'm inclined to agree with him.
Come in. What do you want?
To say sorry for last night.
It's a bit late for that now. The guy's probably miles away by now.
Shane, I'm trying to apologise.
Why? You're not sorry? If the guy came back, he'd probably do exactly the same thing all over again.
Yeah, except maybe I won't be so lucky the second time round.
Well, it's about time you realise that.
I've had some time to think about it, and I reckon it took a lot of guts to do what you did.
Anyone would have done it.
The point is you did. Just goes to show you don't need stupid karate lessons to prove how tough you are.
You finished?
I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
Hey, hi, what have you been up to?
Oh, nothing much, except for Shane catching a burglar in our house last night. What? Well, I'll tell you after.
All right, everybody sit down, please. Got a lot to cover today.
Sorry I'm late, miss.
It's all right, sit down. All right, we'll be covering the reproductive systems again from last week. You'll find that section in your folder, please. Sarah, could you come up and write the questions on the board, please, and I'll come round and check.
Oh, here you are.
Talking to me now, are you?
Oh, I wasn't not talking to you.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah, all right, maybe there was a little bit of that.
It's pretty childish.
Well, you should talk.
And what did I do?
Oh, look at us. We can't even make up without getting into an argument. It's pretty silly, isn't it?
You know, I really did mean what I said this morning. I would have been pretty scared last night if you didn't come.
Well, imagine how safe you feel once I'm a karate expert.
Are you still going to do it?
Do you mind?
Well, if you want to do it, then I guess I can't stop you.
In that case, I think I can give it away. Seeing as you already told Damien you think I'm such a hero.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
You did too. You did too.
Seeing as you don't have to fork out the money for the karate course, what are you going to do with the $500 from the bowling tournament?
I haven't won it yet.
Yeah, but you will.
I don't know. I might buy myself a new wetsuit.
You could always donate it to the refuge in Yabby Creek.
What?
And why not?
Well, give me one good reason.
Spud.
What's he got to do with it?
If refugees had more money, then kids like him wouldn't be back on the streets, would they?
You still think that's the only reason he was ripping us off, don't
Even
you?
if it wasn't, there's still plenty of other kids out there who haven't got a place to stay. If you reckon you're not just a selfish rich kid, well, prove it. Do something good with your money for once.
Yeah, fair enough.
Does that mean you'll do it?
Yeah, why not?